What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Lovely Intuitive Soul of the Divine. It is your girl, Lovely, and I am back to do another general reading for the collective. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I cuss, okay? So if you don't like cussing, baby, this is not the channel for you, okay? If you don't like somebody who's going to tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear, baby, this is not the channel for you, okay? I am goofy as a motherfucker, all right? I talk with my hands, okay? I sing off key too, baby. I laugh all the time. I like to have a good time in general, but I am also here for a higher purpose, though. I'm here to continue on my healing journey, making sure I'm giving you all clear guided messages. Hopefully, this helps you all on your healing journey. So, any advice, any guidance you get out of these readings, take what resonates out of them and leave the rest, okay? Do not force it to fit, okay? Because if it's not your story, it's not your story. Like, don't force it to fit, baby. It's not for you, okay? All of my readings are timeless in general, so please keep that in mind. And to my returning subscribers, baby, welcome the motherfuck back. Y'all, baby, we back again, okay? We growing. We vibing out in this bitch, man. I appreciate y'all coming back and fucking with your girl. You know, I'm always gonna come back and fuck with y'all because the love is too real, baby. You fucking with me. I'm fucking with y'all. And what's understood don't need to be explained. Baby, I love y'all, okay? More than y'all will ever know. And y'all know honey is always. And forever, I'ma stay in my vibe, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the shuffle. Yo, angel in disguise, baby. Angel in disguise. Yeah, I feel like people fumbled you, and really you were an angel in disguise, like your purity, your innocence, yeah, it's like people came across your path, they treated you wrong, okay, and really you were sent by the divine and they fumbled you, and this is in all areas, not just romantic, okay, like it's like people had the choice, okay, to make a better decision when it came to how they handled you, whatever situation it was that you was dealing with or going through. You could have felt that you were cornered, okay, put up against the wall, like, and that you had to stand 10 toes down by yourself, hell, 20 toes down by yourself. Either way, though, you've always stood up for what you believe in, regardless of how people treated you, is what I'm getting, okay? So literally, you're an angel in disguise. People see you that way. People are crushing on you because, yeah, you have this purity about you that people can't resist. And some people definitely want to take advantage of that. But whoever I'm picking up on, he's kind of like, you kind of been through a lot. And you've always had to be in the corner fighting these battles, like getting backed up into the corner and you fighting your way out of it, though. And you always do. Okay, because people don't realize this purity, this innocence, that you really are a good person and you are sent from the divine, honey, to teach people lessons. You either a blessing or a lesson, and a lot of people have learned a lesson from you. Okay, so this is who I'm picking up on, though. You are an angel in disguise. Like, you were sent here to make people tighten the fuck up. Tighten up, like start taking accountability for who you are, where you fuck up at, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people like to take people's innocence and they like to manipulate it, they like to gaslight. Like, whoever I'm picking up on, you have dealt with it all. A narcissist, you dealt with all of those type of people around you, and you are at that point where you don't even care for them to understand you anymore. Like, you just said fuck it. Okay, I'm done with y'all. Like, yeah, I'm about to be who I am and always stand 10 toes down. And if I gotta fight my way out of a corner, I'm fighting it out of the corner. But what you're not gonna do is fuck with my integrity or my authenticity, period. Okay, you heard my phone confirmation. Like, what you're not gonna do is play a fool with me. Like, this is where you at. Okay, so I'm loving this. Whoever I'm picking up on. Like, you are very sure of yourself. You know that you are a blessing in people's lives because you're grateful for where you are. You bless your own life. Like, damn, either meet me or beat me. You know what I'm saying? Or act like you want to evolve or change or be a better person or not. And if not, you're not pushing the issue with people no more. Okay? That's what I'm getting. So anyway, let's see. Let's see what the fuck we got going on, angel in disguise. Psychic. I'm telling you, listen, you're very much so tapped in. Psychic. People scared of your ass. They are, because you see right through them, like literally an angel in disguise. Okay, they can't pull one on you. They be trying, but you always pick up on it. It takes nothing for you. People are scared of the abilities that you have. Like, you could have, you could definitely be into divination. You could be a tarot reader, Reiki, all of those type of things, spiritual work that you do. Okay, people could have doubted you about that. Now they getting scared because you don't even explain yourself anymore. Like, your intuition is that top tier that when you pick up on that shit, you start moving differently on purpose, okay? Because they need to learn that valuable lesson when it comes to handling somebody like you, okay? Because you make mistakes, whoever I'm picking up on, but when you realize the real action behind that, where you have to take accountability for where you could have went wrong in the situation, you have no problem doing that. But what you've learned as you continue to grow is that you can't keep letting people have these passes, baby, with this disrespect when you know in your intuition they're not right, okay? So it's like, how much forgiveness are you gonna keep giving people when there's no change in the pattern? All right, now they scared because they know their pattern is not going to work with you in particular. Okay, so anyway, thank you, Spirit. Go ahead and protect me, the collective. Let's see what we got going on. I hope you all are doing well and enjoying your day. Okay, yeah, pretending. Listen, listen, okay, because you see right through that shit. People pretending and shit. There could be people, if you're into divination, okay, you're a tarot reader or whatever the case may be, people could be pretending like they're just like you, right? Like they're psychic like you. They tapped in like you, but you really are the angel in disguise. And you don't have to prove it. You don't have to pretend to be a goddamn thing. People always have this mask up, and then you see through that mask. Like I said, you're either a blessing in people's lives or you're a lesson. Whoever I'm picking up on, you've been handing out lessons, and not even in a way that you're doing it on purpose. Like, you're not judging people. It's just people see how you authentically move. They want to be like you, shit, but they don't know how to. They can see this niceness, this kindness in you, okay, that you're very intuitive, that you're very tapped in, and people see that as a threat. So people want you to come back down to where they are, which is low vibrational. I can't even talk. They don't want me to say it because it's true. Because they really vibe low and then think that the shit that you say or speak on is not worth it, okay? That's just too much. Like, you're just acting like you just better than everybody. No, you actually have done the work, and it shows. Because you were called here to do this. Whoever I'm picking up on. This little game we play, Subway at 702. Yeah, people want to play games with you. Like, play the little games we play where you go hide and I will seek. It's like sleek. Yeah, they a little slick too. You know what I'm saying? Like, they play games with you and want you to play along and you didn't. Okay, maybe you had past relationships where people wanted you to chase their ass, and that's in every area. You wasn't chasing shit no more. You're done with that. You ain't playing no more games. Okay, like you said, I ain't playing no more games with you people. You see through it now. Like, it's just above and beyond you doing the most. Okay, you said, I'm not doing the most no more. Period. Okay, so anyway, let's see. Maybe listen. Okay, listen, you doing what needs to be done. This bitch. Yeah, you know you have choices. You know that you make the choice of who is allowed to be in your energy, okay, who's actually, learning you and wanting to understand who you are, not just saying that they do and then seeing if they can get one up on you, try to play little games with you and shit. Like, what you say don't really matter, or try to downplay your feelings. Because that's also what I'm getting to. People always try to downplay what you say and what you do, but then you just show them with this effort that you do. Literally, though, you don't explain yourself not a motherfucker more. For what? It's like people have always tried to discredit you, because I just keep getting that you have to fight yourself out of a corner. You get cornered by people and their projections on you. Okay, and then you realize that is not even my energy. These people, they always try to make you second guess what you're doing, where you're headed. You don't even talk too much anymore. There's no point, because you always have this. It's like a mark that has been on you since you have been blessed on this planet to always feel, like you've never been understood, right? That you never really aligned with nobody. Because they show you that they are intimidated by you. Even if you've opened up and expressed this abilities that you have, the potential that you have to move forward, you've always had people try to discredit what you've done and where you came from. And you said, you know what? I ain't got to tell y'all or explain not a goddamn thing to y'all no more. You just going to let this work do it. And that's what you've been doing, baby. So you've been making the right choices. You've been making a decision to choose between, what lust is, what friendships are, whatever type of connections that you've been making those choices to move forward. Okay. So, if they don't align with where you're headed, then they're not for you. You're not playing no more games with people. Advice. You got people trying to ask advice. There's somebody in particular, though, that wants you to choose them, though. They're in your energy and they trying to ask their friends about you. Okay. How to handle you. So this could be somebody that you cut off as well. It don't have to just be relationship. Literally, though, people are asking advice on how to get back into your energy, because you done been the judge and the jury in this bitch. Like, literally, though, you're an angel in disguise, and you've been bringing a lot of lessons to people's lives. And whether they want to admit it or not, though, the integrity that you move in, they can't fucking shit on it. And you've always fought your way out. Okay, that's what I keep getting. You always fought your way out. Like they asking advice on how do I make this shit right after the damage is already done. Okay, and whoever I'm picking up on is not just like a one-time thing, baby. Yes, it's a lot of times that people feel like because you were so nice, all right, like literally though, that they could just say and do or downplay, like you shouldn't even feel that way, like you should be thankful for what you have type shit. Like, bitch, I'm grateful. Listen, and this is you. Like, I'm grateful. But I know how to move on from my mistakes, and I know how to take accountability when shit is out of my hands, right? That I know that you playing in my fucking face, and you're not allowed to do that no more. Yeah, people feel a way about you. Okay, they're pressed. Like Cardi, press. Okay, Cardi don't need no press. Like, shut up. Listen, you've been isolating yourself. Okay, for real. People pressed about you because you're doing what you said you was gonna fucking do. They want a reunion with you. A lot of people want to reignite with you. Okay, somebody in particular, yeah, the way you moved with them, oh man, they felt even more in love. I'm telling you that they felt even more in love. Okay, fooling around, changing faces. Yeah, you said they was fooling around. Okay, listen, I gotta make the choice for myself. You stood up for yourself. All right, so they want to come back 11/11 and have this reunion with you though. Okay, but you knew that they was fooling around and they weren't being who they said that they were. Okay, changing faces. They was always changing their mask and shit. You see through all of that. People are scared. People are scared because they can't lie to you. Even when they try, and then you pick up on it and you just start moving different with them. Okay, you start moving different with them, and then all of a sudden it's a problem. Okay, why? Because you standing on what you said? Yeah, it is. It's a problem. Self-sabotage. And I said that about a lot of people, that dealt with you. They self-sabotage the connection with you, or they tried to make you feel like what you were doing, what you were saying didn't matter. Okay, really put you in a dismissive energy or try to downplay like how you felt about a situation in any way. These people showed you that they were intimidated by you because it was the truth. They just didn't want to see it. So now people strategizing on how to get back in your life. And like I feel like it's more than a few people, because you keep glowing and shining and you really are removing people. Like, and whoever I'm picking up on is rather quick. Like, you're moving around even quicker. And people are trying to figure out who the fuck they need to talk to get back in your energy. Like, who the fuck am I supposed to strategize? Like, I want to offer them something or a restart, or, that I've changed. But that all takes time. And that all takes whether do you trust them or not. Okay, and what they're saying is accurate, valuable. And this is chess, not checkers. Right? You always moved in the way of chess, though. So you let people fuck up. Whoever I'm picking up on, you let them fuck up. Because you got tired of explaining what they was doing was wrong, right? Because they always tried to downplay it, dismiss you, diminish your perspective, okay? And you just let them. And now that you've been letting them, now they pressed. That's what I'm getting. People pressed on what is their next move to do with you. How can they get back in your energy? Because somebody really wants you back, though. And they are strategizing, okay? They said that they know they sabotaged the shit, too. But you saw them and read them to filth. and they love you for that, because you're the only one that stood up to them. Like I said, you're literally an angel in disguise. Like, you're the only one that stood up to them. They took your kindness for weakness, and that's a lot of people. Okay? Yeah. Because you were patient with them. You were. And you were, definitely people-pleasing. Okay? So it's like you've learned to get out of that people-pleasing stage that you were in, okay, where you were always available, always nice, giving all your energy away, never really having nothing for yourself. Okay, like taking on more than you need to take on to make people feel good about themselves. Whoever I'm picking up on, if you are into divination, you find this way, confirmation, to make people feel good about themselves without having to put yourself all the way in their fucking life. Because at the end of the day, when you do that and you put yourself in people's lives and shit, and then they make you a part of that, then you start feeling drained and tired and all this extra shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. Yeah, you've been patient with yourself to get over of always having that need to overly extend yourself, because you got to have something for yourself at the end of the day. Okay, you can help. You can definitely be a part of the community. You can heal people. You can heal the masses. But you're learning that there's other ways to do that. Okay, because you yourself can be drained. You know what your purpose is, but your purpose is also to love yourself. Okay, and so you've been learning that. I'm proud of you, baby, whoever I'm picking up on. Because you've been learning that. Yeah, you can help the masses. You can heal people, but you have to be good with yourself, too. You can't deplete yourself and still continue to heal people. It's different. It's different for you. Yeah, I'm talking loud so they can understand, because they don't understand you like I do. I understand. Okay, listen, people be trying it. They've always tried you. And you've had to show them a thing or two, baby. Yeah, this player, and they sending you the evil eye. That's what I'm saying. And they always be trying to try you. You're the blessing, okay? You are a gift and a curse in people's lives. A blessing or a lesson. All right, you gave this player a lesson, baby, and baby, are they watching you? A lot of people are sending you the evil eye right now, though. Not just them. A lot of people are sending you the evil eye because you always get backed up into a corner and you always pull yourself out, and you always end up on top. And then not also are you that you're very intuitive, all right, and people still can't understand how you figure them out, right? You ain't even got to have a lot of conversations with them. You just tapped in, you see the shit. You're tired of this repeating pattern that you know that you cannot help people more than they want to help themselves, okay? So people are mad at your ass. They're pressed. Like I said, they pressed. Who can I run to? Escape when I need love. And that's when you started realizing, like, damn, I'm always giving and giving and giving. Even to this player, though, that want a reunion with you, you was giving and giving and giving. Now they got people around them sending you the evil eye, too, because they are in awe of you. Like, they want to be back with you, but they know they sabotage the shit. Okay, they know the sabotage. They want to try to sit up here and get things right with you again. But then they didn't realize that you were their angel. Okay, they didn't realize you were their angel. They had a lot of insecurities and they could have tried to project that onto you. Really, a lot of people that are sending you this envy and jealousy and negativity is because they're trying to project that on you. They're trying to make you feel smaller than what you are. Baby, you shine bright and you big. You big boss out here in this bitch. Okay, because a lot of people that try to set you up for failure are now watching you envious and jealous, or trying to make you feel like you wasn't that motherfucker when you are. Yeah, because you are, though. And they sat up there and tried to make you feel less than. This could be past friends, family members, okay? Trying to make you feel like you needed validation, baby. You've never needed it a day in your life, because your aura, your energy speaks for itself. You've never had to prove nothing. And if you were still in that people-pleasing ass form where you felt that you had to validate your feelings because nobody else would validate them for you, right? Because you've always been in this corner. And this is who I'm picking up on. You are absolutely an angel, and you were meant to be placed in people's lives to teach them a lesson one way. Whether they receive it or not, though, they can't fuck with your integrity, period. And somebody wants to be your knight in shining armor, though. You got people crushing on you, though. And there's somebody that wants to show you that they can be what you're looking for, though. You do have this guard up, but you are still very pleasant. You might necessarily not be looking for love right now. Okay, because you've been glowing and you've been really evolving and figuring out who you are, because you've been in solitude and, learning who you are and learning that you were doing too much for a lot of people that would not do the same for you, or smile in your face, act like they're your friend, family, whatever, fuck with you. Really, though, they're envious of you, they're jealous of you, so they would try to downplay your accomplishments, never really give you that satisfaction of, or actually giving you your flowers. They would never want to give you the satisfaction to make you feel like you're winning. Okay, because that's insecurities in themselves. So definitely make sure you're protecting yourself, because the eyes, everybody looking at you, all eyes are on you because you're growing. You putting in the work to do what's necessary to be a better person. Your purpose was to come and be people's lessons. Literally. You can heal them, or listen, you can heal them, or they can learn from this. They can learn how to be a better person. Okay, because whoever I'm picking up on, yeah, you've never apologized for who you are, but you know how to take accountability. You even know how to apologize when you know you're in the wrong. And that's where people started taking advantage of you, because if you've noticed, whoever I'm picking up on, if you've noticed, you've always took accountability. You've always been the one to address it, make it be known that we need to get on the same page and apologize, but they would never give you that apology that you deserve. They don't want to give you that. They don't want to give you the fact that you were right. They're already scared of that, though. And those people that you've noticed that do that, and they can be very close to you, you've dialed it back. Because why? Why did you even deserve it? You take no accountability. And so you realize people that move like that, and you move around. Not gonna cry, Mary J. Blige. Yeah, you said you ain't shedding no more tears on people who would never, bat an eye to come to your aid, okay? That would never come and necessarily fully have your back. You've dealt with a lot of people that have put you in a corner to make you feel a way about your decisions, make you feel a way about how you move with people, make you feel a way thinking you're holding a grudge, but the whole time you've actually been healing. Something that these motherfuckers ain't never did, and they never will. They're just going to sit here and give you the evil eye and be all negative towards you because you're doing what the fuck they can't do. Okay? Yeah. Three of Swords. Listen, and you've been through a lot of heartbreak. The choices that you made, you went through a lot of heartbreak, okay? You went through a lot of things that you didn't want to go through. But you know, in order for you to continue to have gratitude for where you're at, you know that those things happen for a reason, okay? But not everything is a lesson. You know, sometimes you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. You know, it's not always going to be a lesson around the corner. You just pick up on people and how they move with you now, and listen, you move around, you follow your intuition, you're being guided. Listen, you're an angel in disguise. You know that your purpose here is to still continue to heal regardless of what people feel about you. New levels, new fucking devils, period. Whoever I'm picking up on, you know your purpose is higher than the fucking gossip and the drama and the envy and the negativity. That doesn't matter, okay? Because you know you're here to do God's work or whoever you believe in's work, period. It's bigger than these people that try to, you know, talk all this shit behind the screen, whoever I'm picking up on. Because if you are a content creator, they be behind the screen in the comments talking that shit, but you live in the truth and in the purpose. So even if they got shit to say about what you do, they can't knock it because your aura is gravitating. Okay, they can't knock it. They're just haters. And you have that. You have the evil eye on you. Okay. Yep. Ace of Cups, honey. Listen, that love for yourself is overpouring. You made the decision to choose yourself. You made the decision to decide, hey, you know what? I got choices and I can choose to have that love for somebody, or I can choose to not cry over these motherfuckers who's trying to make me feel like I'm less than, right? That what you're doing, this work that you're putting in is just a show, that it's fake, that it's false, like you a phony. Shit, they can't fuck with you where you're at. Like, I mean, they trying though. As they keep doing it, they're adding fuel to you, like, and you just get brighter and brighter. So you like go and keep throwing it. You're celebrating yourself, and somebody wants to celebrate you. Like, it is definitely a new energy. Okay, it's somebody new, and they like you a lot. All right, they like that you stand up for yourself. Seven of Wands. This is what you do, though. You choose yourself. You make a decision, and you stand on it. You've always been put in the corner, and you've had to fight your way out, baby. 10, 20 toes down. 20 to 1. All right. And you're the one. Like, literally 20 to 1. And you stand solid on what you say. You stand solid on what you believe. And it doesn't stop you. This is why you keep glowing. This is why people are seeing that you actually were really, truly pure. And that it's really them having a guilty conscience at the end of the day. Yep. Two of Cups. Listen, yeah, you got love in there too. Okay, actual healthy partnerships being guided towards you too as well, though. But you have an opportunity because you chose this solitude. Okay, we got the Ace of Pentacles, we got the Temperance, and the Knight of Swords. You have some communication coming. Okay, that's a solid ass opportunity for you, though. Also getting it could be in your career. Okay, getting that golden opportunity that's going to help you balance, give you a work-life balance. So you don't have to work as hard, okay, but you're still beneficial, whoever I'm picking up on. Also, what I'm getting, though, too, there's somebody that's being guided toward you that has been in solitude, and they've been patient with themselves, and they're waiting for a connection that matches them, though, that gives them the balance, all right? And you might be getting that communication very quickly, too. Okay, but you have been in this renewal, and that's new everything, whoever I'm picking up on. Friendships, okay, connections if you're wanting them, collaborations if you're getting into that, if you're already into that, you know, you're collabing with the people that are, you know, absolutely genuine, and you are psychic, so you know whether they're genuine or not. Okay, you're not giving people the time of the day that's not worth it. All right, if they've showed you more than once or not even twice, literally if they showed you more than once, though, that yeah, you trying to do something, like you trying to prove something to them. Like, people act like they have to prove something to you. To what's on tonight, Montel Jordan. Yeah, there's people that are lusting after you, but you know that, though. The person that was withholding their love from you is one of them. Okay, they missed the times that y'all used to, you know, do what y'all do. You said not no more. That shit is done. Okay, yeah, the Fool. You took a risk, and now you're the Empress. You're an angel in disguise anyway, though. You stopped sabotaging shit that was actually for you. You stopped trying to fix shit that was broken, because that is what you used to do. You kept trying to fix shit that was broken, and it was not reciprocal. It was you feeling like you had to be that example. But baby, people don't want that example from you. that makes them feel like you know that they're jealous of you. It makes them feel like you're trying to prove that you're better than them, but they're miserable. They're low vibrational. You stopped sabotaging yourself, really took a risk on yourself, and you started observing the scene. Okay, you started peeping the scene, digging the scene of these people and how envious they are. Okay, that you had to put yourself in a place of renewal on your own, and you've always been backed in the corner, but just how highly tapped in you are now, though, you see through it. You've been getting a lot of shit revealed to you, and maybe some things about the certain people that are in your life that you didn't expect, that you thought that you could trust, but they're being exposed to you because you continue to elevate, and you're in this place of healing and wanting to heal the masses. You have to see who's not for you, okay? And that's not good for your energy. And to disconnect and love from a distance for a lot of people, okay, because you have to continue to protect your energy. You're always going to have the evil eye thrown at you, whoever I'm picking up on. You're always going to have the evil eye thrown at you. They don't want to see you happy with the Two of Cups. They don't want to see you happy, though, but you did this to have strong connections and solid foundations in partnerships that make you happy. New friends, okay? They don't try to sabotage you, okay? That actually cheer you on is what I'm getting. Because people pretended like they fucked with you and whatever you believe in or whatever you're doing. They don't care, you know? They don't want you to do better than them. And you realize that. Well, now that you are, and you really just dismissed all these people, now they heartbroken, okay? And like I said earlier, they're trying to strategize how to get back in your life. Three of Swords, strategy. Yeah. How do they do it? How do I play chess with the best chess player? How do I do that, though? Because for you, this is chess. This is not checkers. Everything that you've done, you should have strategically moved that way. Okay? And when they show you who they are, baby, you believe them now. You don't second guess how they treat you anymore. And you could have in the past, like, oh, they just had a bad day. You don't make no more excuses for these motherfuckers. Like, period. Whoever I'm picking up on, you don't make no more excuses for these people. Okay? Because even when you have a bad day, you can choose, right, to do things differently. But when you choose to tear somebody down, though, or try to make them feel less than because you're miserable, that's a personal problem. That ain't your problem no more. Okay? That ain't your problem no more. Two of Cups, like, you do have a new love coming in. Like, it keeps showing, though, you have a soulmate connection that is being guided towards you, though. Okay, you were aware of the intentions that this player had. Like I said, they want a reunion with you. You definitely wouldn't even give them the time of day, whoever I'm picking up on. It was just something that they either said or they did, okay, that has stuck with you. And that's very hard for you to get over. Okay, they definitely could have tried to be one of the ones that try to tear you down and make you not trust your confidence that you did have already. Okay, they were very insecure. And now they, in their thoughts, overthinking and shit with the Eight of Swords. Look at them motherfuckers. And they stutter too, whoever it is. Listen. You know what I'm saying? Now they overthink it because you stood up to their ass. You're the only one that did it. You're the only one that put them in their place. Okay? That it's not okay to play with me. And you think I'm a joke. I'm about to show you. And you gave them distance. Okay? Knight of Wands. Because they were a player. I mean, they was throwing that shit everywhere. All right? Throwing that shit everywhere. They didn't want to commit. And you didn't want to be involved with that. You made the choice to leave them where they were. So they could definitely be having a lot of, I know they have envy towards you, but a lot of people are throwing negativity your way to throw you off your game. And it's not working because you just keep glowing. Like, it doesn't matter. You have a thick skin. Okay. You've learned to balance your masculine and feminine. Like, your mentality is strong. You've been working on your emotions and balancing that out. People can't fuck with you even though they try. Okay, Page of Swords. Okay, because listen, because people is over here trying to find things on you. It's like they had to stop and think for a second. It's like they try to find ways to delay what you have going on, right? Delay your inspiration that you give to others. Whatever you're doing, you know, you're inspiring others to change, and people don't like it. They don't like how you do it. They don't like what you do in general. But it doesn't stop you, okay? It's this thriving energy that you have to continue to push forward and building new connections and not letting it stop you, though. Because you've always felt that you've had to stand up and fight alone anyway. So you say, well, I've been fighting these battles alone. You motherfuckers been having a problem with me. I don't give a fuck about y'all. And that is what I'm getting. Like, I don't give a fuck about y'all. But these are your partnerships, okay? The lovers, like, these are your partnerships, okay, in all areas where it's just like, yeah, they try to delay your success or make you question the decisions that you make. You are so strong in your mental now that can't nobody hinder or try to make a change, a decision. You do what's best for you because you know you're being guided and you've been trusting it, and ain't nothing stopped you. Like, you doing what you need to do out here though, and you to continue to stand up for yourself is the best thing that you've ever the best decision you ever made, when you decided to stop doing that people pleasing thing and being everybody's happiness. For what? They were just absorbing it from you. They were taking it from you, and then they weren't changing. So it's like, you wasting. Get the fuck away from me. Like, this is why you went into solitude. Whoever I'm picking up on, baby. Yeah, I'm always drawn to your heart's light, whether they like it or not. Okay, because you're an angel in disguise. You're here to shake shit up in people's life. Period. Somebody definitely wants you to choose them, though, for sure. But you have this light in you, like I said in the very beginning, that people can't resist. And you have somebody that is a soulmate in your energy that is new, all right? And they said with you, forever feels real, all right? So you could already be talking to them. You could be getting to know them now. All right, they feel like you are a real solid ass option. They are into you. If not, they're about to tell you that, okay? Your spirit blooms anew each time life challenges you. Come on now, because you've always been backed into a corner. And for somehow, some way, with all that negativity, all that hatred, you still find a way out. I'm learning to open my heart once more. Yeah, you had to learn to open it up, and because not everybody has done something to you, okay, but you've had to protect yourself. This is why you went into solitude. Now you're learning that you have to open your heart back up in order to receive, okay, receive the highest blessings that you've been manifesting. You have to continue to, protect your pure heart, but you're learning to open it up once again because you have been through a lot of betrayal, and that's very understandable. And I'm going to say that mindset plays a part in you healing these wounds. It's your mindset. So if you sit here and you talk about all the negative and what you don't want, and it's material things, by the way, that's not going to help you move forward. It's your mindset that you have to change. You can't receive anything new and be not open to it. That's just not going to work. Okay, because you still have this mindset that everybody's the same. And if you have that mindset, this ain't even your reading. This is not your reading. At the fuck off. I promise you it's not. Because you're not changing. And you're not open to change. Okay? It's not your reading. I'm very passionate about it too. Because your mindset has to change in order for you to be able to receive that open love, that open affection. You have to change your mindset. But if you talk that negative in, you're going to keep getting it. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter if they're rich. It don't matter if they're poor. It doesn't matter. But if you have that negative ass mindset like you do, and whoever keeps trying to claim this reading is not for you, I'm talking to you. Okay? And you have this negative ass mindset, and then you want to receive a high, pure love, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And I said what I said. Okay? I forgive you for me and us. Yeah, you got to have this type of mindset, right? Where you forgive yourself and you forgive others, but that does not mean that they have to have access to your life. This is a specific message for people who get it. Period. Okay? And I'm not talking to you if you're not in that, if you have not changed your mindset. Okay? Your spirit blooms anew each time life challenges you. And that's why I said, I'm not talking to you. Anyway, okay? Letting go is sometimes the kindest choice. Yeah, so if you have that negative mindset where you keep talking about that you don't need this and you don't need that, right? Okay, yeah, you're still negative though. You're not even going to be able to receive it because you have to realize that you need that work, right? So you've been letting people go and they've been strategizing on how to get back in. Because really, you separated from them and you broke a lot of people's hearts because you were so kind that they thought that you were going to stay. Okay, you started choosing yourself. You know that you've had to protect yourself to receive the blessings that have been coming your way, but you also know that you protected yourself so much that it's hard to open your heart again. And not in a way where you feel like everybody is out to get you. Okay, that's not where you're at. Whoever I'm picking up on, you are past that part of having that malicious intent behind people or just having that negative mindset of everybody. Okay, and if you're still in that, this ain't for you. And I keep saying it because that is what I'm getting. Okay, forgive what you didn't know. You're still learning. Yeah, Change your mindset. And for whoever I'm picking up on, you have forgave yourself. That's what I mean. You forgave them. You didn't have to go tell them you forgive them, but you had to forgive them to move forward. This is why you are the angel in disguise. You recognize where you fuck up at. You recognize, and even if it's not good for you, you ain't got to keep trying to talk about it. You're learning to move on, because those emotions that you stayed attached to because of what people did to you in your past is what's going to stop you from moving forward. Okay? So, like I said, whoever I'm picking up on, you already know this. We are aligned. Period. Okay? Love deserves another chance. Yeah, you're trying to open your heart again because you know love deserves another chance, but you know that takes time and patience. Almost doesn't count. Brandy, yeah, listen, you know almost don't count. So it's like you don't even entertain it. Like, that's not nothing for you to continue to be mad about, though, if you're really minding your business and healing. Like, that's what I'm getting. Okay, period. Child, you saw that shit flipped out. Damn it. Forgive what you didn't know, because you're still learning. That's what I'm saying. Like, you knew this player was full of shit. Okay, and you may have thought that, yeah, this is a bunch of bullshit. You put a lot of heart into it. They had you in your mind and shit, but you know that you were still learning, that this was something for you to learn. And to forgive yourself from that. It took you a long time. Whoever I'm picking up on, you have overcame a lot of struggles. That's why you have this mindset that you have about continuing to move forward, and now knowing that a lot of shit ain't your problem. And if you don't have to put yourself out there, if you don't want to date, you don't have to date. But what you don't do is negatively talk about people that you ain't even experienced yet. Okay? Yeah, your love has changed my life. You've changed a lot of people's lives. I'll say you're a blessing and a lesson. Like, you both. You're literally both. This is why you get the evil eye. This is why people are pressed by you. Maybe they're pressed. Okay? No time or distance can break our connection. Yeah, they feel like if they continue to watch you, right, talk about you, kind of manifest you into existence, that, it doesn't matter how they treated you, y'all's connection 3636 will always be what they thought it was. But little do they know that shit has changed for you, okay? And they feel like they deserve another chance, because that's love deserves another chance. Again, people feel like they deserve another chance, though, because of this energy you're in, or just because they realize how pure you are, that people pleasing energy they had about you, that they should still have it, right? That they should still be a part of your life, and you should be more open to talk to people. Like, no, you did that, though, and they always put you in a corner, and they can't help but have that insecurity come out and start treating you different ways. You said you're done with that. Always in my heart, Tevin Campbell. Yeah, you'll always be in people's hearts, but you're doing this for you. This is you season. This is all about you, whoever I'm picking up on it. You said, fuck all of y'all, because y'all done did too much. So you're past what? What are we talking about? Nothing. We're not talking about nothing unless you're trying to change a pattern. And half the time, whoever I'm picking up on, you might not even believe it, though, because you're that tapped in. It's just kind of like, don't pretend. Just be who the fuck you are. It doesn't mean I have to be a part of your energy or your life. Like, be who you are, and I'm going to be who I am, right? We got to do the signs. Okay? Sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node if you're operating in it, but we got the King of Cups, so you can be a Scorpio that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. Yeah, you're absolutely emotionally intelligent. That's what I'm saying. You balance your emotions. Your masculine and your feminine is balanced. Okay? You think things through. You know the choices that come to you, they have to be pure. They have to have genuine intentions. No malicious intent, actually truly support you, or not fake it just because they know you. Stupid shit like that has got people dismissed out of your life, whoever I'm picking up on. Because, yeah, it's just, yeah, they don't even have no reason. It's just the fact that you are actually looking good, okay, that you're actually glowing, and, you're not pretending. Your authenticity shows. And they mad. This is people pressed because you changed. Look, death card. That's what I'm saying, because you changed and you actually are emotionally intelligent. They try to bring you back down to their level. See if you're still the same person you used to be. Oh, you're not, though. Oh, what? You're not. Scorpio twice. You're not who you used to be because you actually did the work. And now they mad. Now they don't know what to do with you or what to think about you. And that you're still really open and you're still really kind, though. It didn't change. You just had no problem standing up for yourself. Yeah, and they talking about you. That's what I'm saying. Baby, Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They talking about you and choosing yourself. They talking about you because you chose to love yourself. Okay? And this is why they're drawn to your light, though, because you are an inspiration, whether they want to fucking admit it or not. And this is why they pressed and sending all this negative ass energy toward you because you're being something that they're not. You're an angel disguise, baby. Your people's wish fulfillment's out here. Okay, that's Pisces that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with. Your people's wish fulfillment out here. Okay, and you're fulfilling your own wishes and your blessings. Like, you have a lot of abundance around you right now, and it's because you went into solitude and started having patience with yourself. Okay, because all these people's judgment, opinions, and all that shit, that's not going to change where you're headed, though. And once you came to that realization, you hear them sirens. Yeah, it ring the alarm, bitch. Like, literally, that's why I keep getting, because, like, them motherfuckers thought you was a joke for real. Literally ring the alarm, though. The sirens, baby. You could be a siren. You could be in siren energy. People scared of you. All right, period. They are. Three of Cups, friends. They scared to even try to come back, okay? You could have found out shit about them. You could be a Cancer that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. You could have found out shit about them. Running their mouth, talking their shit. Okay? And then you went ahead and went to solitude, and now you done blew up, right? And you're in this abundance, and you're in harmony with yourself, and people feeling away. They feeling away. But you knew that was coming. Whoever I'm picking up on, you knew it was coming. You've always had it your whole life. Five of Cups, you've always had it your whole life. Scorpio 3 times. For real though, you know, you went through this betrayal, okay, a lot. And this is why, you know, you moved on the way that you did. This is why you forgave them. It may have hurt you to forgive them, okay, but you knew that you had to, because then you would have constantly kept thinking about it. It had the disrespect, you know what I'm saying? And how can they get their karma for that? Yeah, you're not even in that mentality. That's why I said, whoever I'm talking to, you don't even have that mindset. It is your mindset that really establishes who you are. It literally is. You can literally change your mindset to be better. Okay, but when you have to make an excuse for why you're not getting what you want, then you're not changing your mindset. Okay, so you went through a lot of sadness, hell, a lot of loneliness, though, a lot of things that you felt you were sabotaging your own purpose. You have broke that cycle. Period, baby. Hermit. You be a Virgo that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. Yeah, a lot of people wanted you to feel like you were not who you were, but you broke that pattern. Okay, so I said Virgo that I'm talking to or that you were dealing with. Yeah, you definitely went through the betrayal, and you've always been put in a corner, and you put yourself out of it. So you got love coming your way. We're not necessarily talking about that. We're talking about these people that really got them pressed. They pressed because you took a risk. Yeah, listen, because you let them go, and you took that risk to never see them again. Okay, listen. That's Aquarius that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. Pisces twice that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with, or Aries. Like, you did what people don't do. Let shit go and really let it go. Not just say it and then, can we talk? Nah. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make you stand on that disrespect. It's the principle. Nah. You move the way you moved. Now, don't be mad when I do it, okay? When I do it, they press. And that's what I'm getting. When I do it, they press. It's definitely a player too. Like I said, it's a player real heavy in your energy. That's Pisces 3 times. Baby, they heavy in your energy, baby. They didn't think you was never gonna let them go, but you did. And they didn't know that you was gonna do all that, man. That's what I'm getting. They didn't know you was gonna do all that. Like, you stayed gone too, yeah, because you stood up to them. You stood up for yourself, though. You really stood up for yourself against everybody, okay? Yeah, 8 of Cups. I can't make it up. It definitely could have been a Pisces you turned your back on, okay? And it in their big 3, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's make love, Silk. Yeah, they can't even touch you no more because you definitely wanted a desire for more. You let them go and you meant it, and you stood on it. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. This is definitely a Pisces I'm talking to, or you are a Pisces that I'm talking to, or that you were dealing with. You could have even been married to them, okay? And there was a player. Look, you see how it broke, and y'all broke up, all right? Yeah, it could have been a King of Swords. Okay, that's Aquarius twice. They was mean and shit. They was mean as fuck anyway. They was mean and they were insecure. Okay, you could have felt like at one point in time that person was somebody you're supposed to be with, that player, but they was mean, they was insecure, and they never celebrated you until you realize that. That's something, like I said, it's something that they did that you'll never go back to them for that shit. Okay, just for that shit right there, baby. Listen, and you deserve the love that you need, baby. The way I threw them cards, like, for real though, you know what I'm saying? That it was the audacity for a lot of these people because you really just minded your business. Like, baby, these people just be hating on you for no reason, and it's always been like that for you, okay? Queen of Cups, baby, and the 2 of Cups, yet again, okay? So I'm definitely talking to a Cancer. You're dealing with one, though, okay? But yeah, you had this very empathetic heart. You know that you're a healer. You know that you're intuitive. You know you're psychic. People are scared of you and your psychic abilities, though. You do have a soulmate connection that wants to nurture your heart, though, because you're deserving of that, though. And it doesn't matter how far that y'all are apart, okay? They said, like, listen, they in love with you, and they'll always make that shit work, though. They love that you care about family and changing the dynamic of family. So this person could be a mutual friend of yours, though, too. All right. And they could know about people sending negativity your way. Hell, they could have already tried to talk to you, and some of your friends was trying to throw them to the left. Okay. Because they don't want to see you happy because they bitch ass ain't happy. And I mean that. Okay. Because that's how people act. Like it is true. When people, there's a lot of low vibrational people, when you're doing better than them, and it doesn't, you don't even have to explain it, it just shows you're doing better than them, then they're going to make sure you're never happy, or that can you fight these battles. But you've always been pulling yourself out of the corner that you've been backed up into your whole damn life, and you've still remained optimistic. They can't shit on you if they wanted to. Queen of Swords, yeah, because you stand up for yourself. Okay, that's Libra that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with. Baby, listen, they know better. They know better. That's why they do it behind the screen, okay? Or they do it to people that don't listen. They don't do it in your face. I know that for a fact. Because they scared of your ass. They're annoying. They're annoying me, okay? Because they trying to be jealous. They don't even have no solid reasons to, okay? It's just you, that motherfucker. I mean, hell, they can just accept it, baby. Respect it or check it. They not checking shit, period. None of them. Okay. Yeah. Innocent and angelic. What did I say? You're an angel in disguise. You were always innocent. 45. Like, listen, you know what? You know what? Okay. This is your confirmation. Okay. Like, people always felt a way about you. Okay. It's almost like it was your birthright to be the black sheep of your family and to be the change in your family. Like, you did not have the easiest road, but you've always made it out. Okay. Yeah. Inconsistent. People were always inconsistent in your life. Okay. Your innocence is why people thought they could treat you like that, though. And you did not. When you were younger, or whenever you started evolving, okay, people never took you serious. They always thought they could talk to you how the fuck they wanted to, treat you however the fuck they wanted to, be inconsistent with you because you never said nothing. Whole time you were observing them, and then you dropped down the motherfucking, what was that? What's that damn, a RICO case on their ass, right? You was building a RICO case. That's what you was doing. Now they pressed. Manipulative. Yes. Jealous. I'm telling you, baby, listen, and they talking about your ass. And you see how that sorry is cut off? Because, yeah, apology not accepted. All right? Access still denied. Like, that's, listen, they pressed about you, and they trying to say you superficial and shit. They just watching you from the outside looking in. They don't even know you or your heart. For some of y'all, they never did, okay? And that's unfortunate for you to hear, because you really do have a good heart, and you really do care about people, and people be hurting your feelings. And, you know, you and the Queen of Cups, so it's like, y'all be hurting my feelings, and I don't even be doing nothing to y'all. Yeah, you're mature. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all be hurting my feelings. I'm trying to figure out why. And you kind of, whoever I'm picking up on, you've always tried to figure out why people are this way with you. That's because you have this light that can't be explained, that you needed to connect with your higher self. That there's nothing that you could do to change their minds. That they always going to be haters, envious, jealous. Okay, but don't let it stop your shine, right? That's where you're at now. You're mature enough to know that it doesn't matter what you say to them, that you can't convince them of nothing. Fuck them. Fuck them. That's what I say. Fuck them. Okay, because you continue to still move forward. There ain't nothing stopping you. Nobody. Athena Cage and Keith Sweat. Who can love you like me? Nobody. Okay. Yeah, you got somebody in the head, especially this player though, because yeah, they really didn't expect you to never come back. Like, you're gone. Okay, you're gone. Yeah, social butterfly. Like, you get along with people. You're mature. You know how to get along with people, and you know how to pull it back. Self-centered. A lot of people were selfish in your life. Selfish. And you had to cut the cord. That's what I'm getting. You had to cut the cord because people only think about themselves, and you started realizing that they don't care about what you say. They were trying to make it be known, okay, that they didn't care. At one point in time, you just let it be what it was. Now you're not. You don't care. I'm about to show you. Okay, yeah, you're attractive, and that's why a lot of people have this negativity towards you. You just keep blowing up and getting finer and finer. You're attractive as hell. Okay, you know, take it how it resonates. You know, some people feel like you could take their spouse or partner, and you probably could if you tried, but you're not that. But they think you are, right? They always got something to say about you, though. Just making up excuses, and none of them fucking know you. Yeah, nonchalant as hell. You don't even care. You don't even care. Okay, so you let them go, and you felt that was the kindest thing you could have did, because you could have crashed out, you could have did all types of shit, but you took that risk and let them go. And listen, fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck. Okay, fuck y'all. I don't care. It's not gonna stop what you got going on. You turned your back on them. Yeah, promiscuous. People could have said that you was out here doing the most, right? Throwing that thing everywhere type shit. You don't even give a fuck what people got to say about you now, because it don't change anything about where you're headed. And that's that type of confidence you need to especially do whatever you're doing, whoever I'm picking up on, because you're an entrepreneur. Whatever you're doing, you're going to have that confidence to stay 10 toes down. And that's what you did. This player put you in a place of entrepreneurship, all right? Or you started focusing more on it. Whatever you did is working, okay? You're exotic and affectionate, and people miss that shit, all right? People are envious because you have this energy, and it's really not fake, though. They tried to act like it was. They tried to act like you wasn't authentic, but really you stand the fuck out, and they know it. That's why they was hating on you. A lot of your friends was haters, baby, as fuck. They was hating on your ass as fuck, though. They still hating on you. They don't believe in you. They never did. And that's probably why they're not your friends no more. Okay? Because you have this energy naturally. You stand the fuck out. You don't fit in. You never have. And now motherfuckers didn't think you could do it, and now you've done it. It's a problem. Oh, well. They on the outside looking in. Fuck them. Fuck them. Yeah, you start changing your diet, too. Like, you really looking good, man. You looking good. Healing looks good on you. And it's making a lot of people feel away. Pressed. Press. Cardi don't need no press. Like I keep getting press. Baby, you can just go down the line. You press. Oh, well. Yeah, synergy. You completely aligned with yourself. Angel number 413. You know what? People is miserable, baby. You love yourself with that unconditional love card. Angel number 2424. If you could even see it, shit. You love yourself unconditionally. You had to be easy on yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the battles could define who you are, but you don't let that shit define who you are. Yeah, you found a place of security. 808. You don't let that shit define who you are anymore. That's not going to stop you from where you're headed. Period, baby. Yeah, choices on top of choices. 1212. Yep, choices on top of choices. You've been making conscious choices in your life, okay? I feel like they don't want me to give you your confirmation because they're such manipulative haters. Your third eye is open, though. Like, you've made the best decisions for your journey and moving forward, though. Being around people who actually want to be around you. What's wrong with that? Okay, yeah, achievement. 2134. What's wrong with that? You ain't got to be around nobody you don't want to be around. What? Because that's brushing shit under the rug. We're not doing that no more. This is who I'm picking up on. You're not doing none of that shit. Nobody gets an exception for that. Period. What is this? Touch me, tease me. Case, Foxy Brown, and Mary J. Blige. Baby, they said, touch me, tease me. Okay, hold on tight and don't let go. Yeah, people don't want you to let them go, but then when you do, though, they start feeling a way about you. Yeah, inevitable. 911. You stopped avoiding the inevitable when it came to people and really started growing and transforming. Butterflies can be very significant, though, to you. You stopped. You can't avoid the inevitable with these people. You got to be brave and stand up. And that is what you did. 717. I mean, you've always had to fight your way out. Whoever picking up, oh, baby, you've been fighting your whole life. All my life I had to fight type shit. But you got out of that, though. And now you really stand up for the truth, for the cause. Okay? This is what you were brought here to do. You stand up for the ones who can't stand up for themselves. Yeah, you released it. 999, baby. All them sabotaging mentality thoughts that you used to have, or people that you see in your face that really trying to sabotage where you're going, that you don't give them that energy no more because they're selfish. They don't see beyond themselves. You're tapped in a different level. Okay? People don't even understand why you don't fuck with them, though. That's because you see through their soul, bitch. You see through their soul. And I keep saying bitch because it's just like, nah, these motherfuckers, they tried you too much, man. They had you fucked up. And you still came out on top. And now there's nothing they can say. There's nothing they punk asses can say about you now but watch you and envy. Okay? Yeah, you relax, baby. You over here minding your business. Extra number 420. You could definitely be involved in them trees too. Like, you mind your business, baby. You relax. You're nonchalant. You're detached. Like, at the end of the day, it's not stopping you, baby. New beginning. This was your confirmation reading, whoever I'm picking up on. You may have felt with your pure ass heart that you were not moving in the right way, that you felt bad for letting these people go, but they don't feel bad if you have a downfall. If something happened to you, they're not going to feel bad about it. Then they're going to want to smile and be in your face again because you're not no better than them now. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Okay, like, listen, this is your confirmation reading. You are an angel in disguise, and you were here to bless people's lives one way or a fucking other, okay? Regardless. Yeah, you're in your purpose. You've achieved it. 2134, that's achievement twice, though. This player, okay, you done went through their ass and made them hurt, okay? And not even in a malicious way. You just didn't give them no more energy. You didn't go back. You had the choice to stay or go, and you chose to go. Yeah, they want your forgiveness. 303. But you had to forgive yourself to start opening your heart back up again. Okay, they do want your forgiveness though. They want you to touch them and shit, but you said I ain't touching nothing. Get away from me. It's bad. Where's my repellent? Like, where's my player repellent? Shit, yeah, you're being rewarded for staying solid in who you are. 8-8, like you have a lot of opportunities headed your way though. You've really been investing in yourself. And like you have this playful energy that attracts a lot of people towards you anyway. 39-39, but people thought they could play in your face though, because you are bubbly and fun and kind and you like to have a good time and shit. People thought they could keep treating you like shit and that you would never do nothing. And you ain't gotta do nothing to them personally. You could just remove your access. And since you've been doing that in your life with all of these people, they definitely feel a way about you. They are absolutely pressed. And you continue to have fun because your life is in an adventure right now. And you know, if you started feeding into what these motherfuckers have to say, then you would be no better than them. You're beyond them. Period. Okay. Listen, it's all about me. For Maya and Cisco. It's all about me, 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 me. Forget about you, because they envious and they're jealous. So what you gonna do? Are you gonna rise to the occasion and start healing yourself and start taking accountability for where you fuck up at, or are you just gonna keep looking at me and judging me as I glow? Like, because that's really what it is. Listen, people as haters. I love this for you. You keep shining, okay? You keep doing what the fuck you doing, baby. It's looking good on you. You said you don't care if nobody's on your side, though. You said God, whoever I believe in, is on my side, and it's not stopping you. So every move that you have made thus far, you are aligned with where you should be at. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Anyway, let me go ahead and leave it here for y'all. If this resonated with you, go ahead and hit that like button. Like it in general, to energetically donate to the channel, it is free 99. It costs you not a damn thing. And to my new people, if you like how I read, baby, you fuck it with my vibe, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back. I'm going to throw something else in the mix. Y'all take care. Bye.